Hello, Tauruses, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle Empress, and I will be doing your general reading today for the month of April. Remember, as we go through your storyline and your characters, that your story circumstances could go vice versa. This is for Tauruses with sun, moon, and rising signs. You may also check your chart, check your Venus, your ascendant, and any other areas in your chart that Taurus may be. Everyone is welcome. Tauruses, other earth signs, and cross watchers. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. And thank you for your messages today for Taurus. Thank you, Holy Spirit, messengers, and guides, for your messages for the sign of Taurus for the month of April. It's also important to remember that time is fluid, and so any time that you watch any of the readings for your sign or other signs, they are meant to be for you at any time when you watch them. Also remember that even though these are the April readings, that the situations and circumstances in your story may happen at any time. They could happen in April, they could happen in another month, they could happen in another year, or any time for you. Time is fluid. And the intent is set for this reading to resonate with you whenever it is for your highest good and well-being. Okay, Taurus, let's see what messages are for you today. There's some fire in your reading. Lots of fire in your reading. You have a lot of Leo showing up in your reading today. All right, Taurus, just give me a minute while I meditate on your cards. I see that a lot of you have been making plans and waiting for those plans to come to fruition. At the bottom of the deck, you have the commitment card, marriage. And so maybe you're making plans for your family, or to create a family, or to bring someone into your life and solidify a relationship. I see that it has been a lot for you to prepare, and it's taking a lot of strength for you to go through this process as you are getting ready or preparing for this situation that's in your life. You do have the world in your hands. So you have a lot of prosperity, and you are waiting for your ships to come in. So you've laid the groundwork for something very important, and you're waiting for that to manifest. It's taken a lot of strength for you, and you are resonating right now in that strength as you are waiting for those ships to come in. It has a lot to do with money and finances. It could be a new career. It could be a promotion. It could be a business that you're starting. But you are ready to reap the rewards of that and see your empire come to fruition. But it looks like you may have had to walk away from something in order to create something new. You may have walked away from a job. You may even walked away from a relationship that wasn't working and realized that it was something else that you needed that was going to work better for you. And it was a tough decision for you. You kind of wavered about it. You had a tug on the inside of you. You weren't sure what to do about it, and you were kind of in a stagnant situation. It took a lot of thought, meditation. You had to go within so that you could figure out what to do. You were given that information. It came to you. And you decided to do what was best for you, to stand up for yourself, to take that fire and that passion, and to go and do what it is that Spirit has prepared for you to do. And you're moving into a better circumstance now. You're moving away from that didn't work for you, and you're moving into what is working for you and what is better for your highest good. Let's see what other messages that Spirit has for you. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that's enough. So I feel that with the situation that you had to walk away from, you tried. You did everything that you could to make the situation work, and it just didn't. People weren't cooperative. Everything that you did, you were doing the right things. You were adding the right action steps, but it just wasn't working out. And Spirit wants you to know that everything that you did was enough. It just wasn't meant to be. It was time for you to move. And sometimes we don't want to move. We have to be pushed out because we are comfortable where we are. And so sometimes purposely things do not work out to encourage you to move and to leave and to go forward into something new. I have found the one that my soul loves. So there is a lot of characters in your cards, several females that are here in your cards. If you are a male, you may have found someone that you're interested in, or you may have decided to leave one person and go to another one. If you are a female, you have a choice between you have an opportunity to choose someone. You may have two people to choose from, and you've chosen the person that you wanted. It was a difficult choice for you. You weren't sure which way to go. You had to really look and make some decisions, but it was very difficult because both people were very good for you, and it was difficult, but you had to walk away from somebody. And that was a difficult decision for you to walk away. But you did, and you picked the right person. And you're going to be either moving into a new relationship, moving into a marriage, or moving into a new home with this person. Coming together with them, creating a new life. Adventure awaits, go find it. So yeah, you have a brand new life coming up for you. Some of you are already in a relationship. Some of you are already married, and you're going to be having a renewal in your relationship. And some things are going to be coming together. I have a sense that those of you that are married, you have a spouse that's having some financial difficulty. The spouse may be a fire sign. So you have a lot of fire showing up there. They may be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. And they're having some trouble with their job. They either walked away from a position or they were laid off. And now they're looking for a new opportunity. They're waiting for a job offer. They've been going on interviews. They've been trying to get a position, and they've been going on a lot of interviews. And it's caused a lot of tension within the marriage. You've been really supportive of this spouse or this this person that you're committed to. And it's been very difficult for them, and you've been the strength for them. You've really been there for them to make sure that you stand behind them and give them strength as they go through this new transition into a new position. Many of your spouses are going to have to go into a completely different career. They're going to have to pick something totally different, and that's difficult for them because they went to school for whatever it is that they chose for their career, and it's difficult for them all of a sudden to have to pick something different that they didn't study for. They plan to work this career or do this particular job for the rest of their lives until they're retired, and now they realize that it's not working out. They're going to have to go and do something completely different. And that was a difficult choice, to have to walk away from a career that they knew to something brand new. So they're going to be going into something new, and it's going to create a wonderful change within the relationship and add some new adventure to the relationship, because it's a new journey as your spouse moves into this new job or this new career, and it's going to offer a lot of abundance. You have a lot of fire in your chart, and it's going to offer a lot of money. You have a lot of kings and queens here. So it's going to offer a lot of money for your family. And this could be for someone who is married or someone that's already in a relationship, living with another person in a committed relationship. If you're not in a committed relationship, you're going to be. You've made a decision about someone, and you're going to be solidifying that relationship, either moving in together, getting engaged, or getting married. All right, Taurus, let's see what else is for you. Release your worries and receive universal abundance. So I know this time that the person that you are already involved in, some of you that may be married or in a relationship, it has been a little difficult, wondering how the finances are going to go, because it's just been one income. You all are used to having two incomes, and all of a sudden there is a lack of money as a result of one of you losing a position or walking away. Spirit wants you to know that there's no need to worry, that everything is working out, to hold on to your strength, because new abundance, it's coming in for you. I feel like some of you have someone in your life, a fire sign, female. Doesn't have to be female, because we know that energies are also fluid. And so it could be a feminine energy. But this person is going to come into a great deal of money. They're going to come into an inheritance or a windfall. They're either going to get a settlement, or they're going to win a lottery. And they're going to be blessing you. They're going to be giving you some type of financial reward, or some type of inheritance or trust fund, or helping you financially. They're going to be gifting you some type of large sum of money that's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. It's going to change the life of your family, and it's going to be an amazing opportunity for you, and it's going to relieve a lot of the stress and a lot of the worries. It's going to add a great deal of abundance to your life. I don't know if that's for all of you, but for some of you, that's coming up for you. Large sum of money that someone is going to be gifting you, like an inheritance. I don't feel like this person is going to leave it to you. I think they're going to come, it's going to come in their hands, and they may be a relative, it may be a mother figure, your mom, some type of person that is a part of your family, and they're going to come into some money. They may win the lottery, or they may get a huge settlement from court or something, and they're going to gift you some money as a result of that. They're going to come to you, they're going to talk to you, and they're going to say, hey, you know, I've come to this money and I want to help you. I want to give you some money. I want to purchase the car that you've been needing, or I want to give you a lump sum to help your family. And so it's going to be a surprise and a wonderful blessing for you in that respect. Let's see what the Angels and Ancestors Oracle has for you. Angels and Ancestors for your messages for Taurus for April 2020. All right, you have to shift your perception. Another, I can't remember which one of the fire signs. I believe it was Sagittarius, and there is quite a bit of fire here. Shift your perspective. Sometimes when you're in the middle of a hardship, or you're in the middle of trying to make a decision, you're right there in the middle of it, and Spirit is saying to get above it. Look above it. Change your perspective of it. See it from a different angle that gives you the opportunity to see more and see it from more of a positive light. If you're in the mud, sometimes all you see is the mud. And if you rise above, climb up, get on the balcony, you can see all the beautiful grounds, the beautiful grass, the trees, and everything wonderful that's around that little spot of mud that you were stuck in. You didn't see all the wonderful things that were for you around that area. So Spirit is saying, change your perspective, climb up on the balcony and see it from a different perspective that gives you a look that's higher and from a higher vibration. The She-Wolf. I think Leo's got this card. The She-Wolf is basically saying, let your hair down, howl, let it go, release. It's okay to let go, have a little fun, enjoy life, release. Be wild and happy. Sometimes when we're going through difficulties, that can seem quite hard to do. But Spirit is encouraging you to let your hair down. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So it's time for you to sit down and decide exactly what you want and create a plan for it. Create some action steps that are going to help you to get there. In order to do that, you may need to go within and meditate. And that's something that you've already been doing because of the decisions that you've had to make. Spirit is saying that they're going to be giving you some information. The angels are going to be helping you and giving you some things to do and showing you the way. And it's important that you write that down and create your plan and focus on the action steps that you need to do to go forward and create the blessing of abundance that the Spirit has for you. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. So you have a lot of help. The Guardian Angels are with you, making sure that they guide you throughout this process. You are being helped. And it's important that you reach out to that help and ask for guidance, that you are not alone. Let's see what the Angel Answer cards have for you. So if you are watching right now and you have a question, go ahead and present your question to Spirit. And we'll see what messages that they have for you. Messages for Taurus, what are your answers for Taurus? Messages for Taurus. ask your angels. Ask your angels. You are not alone. So it's important to ask your angels for help and guidance throughout any situation that you're not sure about. Improving your health. I did sense when we first started the reading that there was many of you that were eating a lot of junk food. You really weren't taking care of yourself. You're eating things that are not healthy for you. And so Spirit is saying to really check your health. You may want to call out to Archangel Raphael, who is very good with helping you to keep your body healthy. Get exercise and eat right. Make sure you visit your doctor and you take care of yourself. And you're going to have serendipity, where you have people that you're guided to that have the resources and information that you need to do what it is that you are destined to do, to help you create what it is that you are destined to create. You were asked to create a plan and to focus. And when you do that, as you are asking your angels for guidance, you're going to come into contact with people that are going to have the information and the knowledge and know exactly what to do and give you exactly what you need. Let's do an angel whisper card and see what those messages are for Taurus. You have reliable, and of course, Taurus, your energy is just a reliable energy. And you have been very reliable in the situation that you've been dealing with over the last few weeks and few months. But Spirit wants you to know that as much as you have been reliable, you're going to have the opportunity to have others come into your life where they're going to be very reliable and there for you. So you're going to be receiving reciprocity, and you're going to be getting that energy returned back to you. So you have been very reliable. People have been able to count on you. Those of you that are in a committed relationship already, your spouse has had to rely on you and be supported by you financially and emotionally, and you have been there for them. They've been able to rely on you. And now you're going to have that same energy returned to you, where you're going to be receiving reciprocity, and people are going to allow you to rely on them for support and for help in anything that you need. All right, we'll do one more card to give you a conclusion to your reading. We're going to consult the Archangel Oracle. You've had a lot of angels to show up in this reading. So let's see if they have any last messages for you as you go into the month of April. Messages for Taurus. Thank you, Archangels, for your messages for Taurus. Ooh, you had a lot pop out there. All right. Take your power back. Remember who you are. You have the ability to go through adversity very easily. You are a very kind-hearted soul, very nurturing. You have the ability to create. And Spirit wants you to remember that. So if you've given your power away with this situation in job or career or in a relationship, take your power back. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. You create the life that you want with your thoughts. Thinking of things as if you already have them. It's all up to you. The angels are also saying that you have a lot of clutter around your home, and clutter can stop the flow of energy, especially the flow of abundance and health. Remember, if you have any clutter anywhere, especially in your doorways, make sure that the entrances and the exits of your home is clear, because that is the flow of energy for abundance and for good things to come to you and for negative energy to leave. And if you've blocked your corridors and the entrances and the exits to your home, you won't be able to manifest blessings. So some of you need to throw away, get rid of things. I see a lot of boxes, empty boxes piled up. There's lots of, some of you have kids and there's toys everywhere. And that's fine, but it's important that when the children aren't playing, that the toys are put away so your space is clear. They want to bring you blessings. But with the clutter, it looks like you don't have room for anything. So clear the clutter and make room. Have patience. Everything that's on its well, I don't even like to say everything that's on its way to you. I don't like to say that, because if you have the idea of something is on its way, I mean, some people think that's great, but I think it's important to think of things in your mind that you are creating as if you already have them. Knowing that maybe you are really not seeing the evidence of that in the reality, but inside, in your energy, and in your aura, and in everything about you, it is already manifested. And so if it is already manifested in your heart, in your mind, and your thoughts, it's easy to be patient because you're not waiting for it. And then it shows up, because everything that is you says that you already possess it, that you already live within the energy of it. That creates a magnet that draws it directly to you. So patience will come easy for you when you set the inside, your heart, in a state of already having it, putting yourself in the feeling of how it would be if it had already showed up. That will make patience quite easy for you. Life review. Take a life review. There may be some blocks from your childhood, from events or circumstances that you went through that you need to clear in order to move forward. So ask Spirit, what am I not aware of that is in the way of me creating the life that I desire? Ask that question until Spirit shows you exactly what it is. What is in the way of what I am trying to manifest? What is it that I am not aware of that is holding me back from creating the life that I desire? What would it take for me to move forward into the dream that I've created for myself? Doing a life review, going backwards, looking at yourself when you were a child. Was there something said? Were you in a situation where you heard your parents or someone you knew arguing about abundance that caused a block in your energy field that you're not even aware of? We are all like computers, and we download things that we're not even aware that's downloaded, and those programs are playing in the background, and sometimes they're hindering us from moving forward. So do a life review so that you can clear any blocks that are in your way. You have a lot of wonderful things that are in your energy field. Your relationships are doing wonderful. You have commitment. You have love. You have abundance. Lots of fire energy that is around you, helping you to create abundance and to bring into your life everything that you desire. There is no reason to fear or to worry. You have universal abundance, and it is all around you. So relax. Remember who you are, and that you are an unlimited being that's able to create, and everything in your life will be as it should. Thank you, Taurus, for joining me for your reading. I'm so happy that I've had this time to read for you today. If this reading resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And remember to hit the bell so that you'll get a notification letting you know when I upload another video. Thank you again. Have a wonderful evening. Continue to stay in the positive, feeling as if you have already created the life of your dreams. Thank you. Namaste.